Hello everyone, and welcome to Skyrim. Today I'll be walking through the steps that you need to take in order to obtain the master level conjuration spell, Dead Thrall. Now even though it's a master level conjuration spell, it's actually not that hard to acquire. The only prerequisite being you need level 90 conjuration. Now if you don't already have level 90 conjuration, I highly recommend getting the Bound Sword spell. It can be found at Traver's Watch, and it makes leveling conjuration quite easy. However, I won't be going there, seeing as how ESO already did a full walkthrough on Traver's Watch, which I'll leave a link to in the description below. Instead, I'm going to show you a different location that you can get the Bound Sword spell at. You're going to want to head to Morthal, and once in Morthal, just follow the bridge to the end where you'll find Falion's house. Falion is a master level conjuration trainer, and he also sells spells and tomes, where... Is that a wolf?
What you want,
I don't want this. What is this? It's dead. Just head in Falion's house. Falion not only sells the bound sword, but he also sells a bound bow and a bound battle axe as well. For me, the price was about 88 gold, but that might be because I'm wearing the Mask of Clavicus the Vile, but it still shouldn't be too much. Once you buy them, you're just going to want to equip the spell, and then head out. Just search bound bow, and then learn the spell, and then bound sword, not bow.
Please remain indoors at night. It is dangerous to go outside.
I know there's wolves eating kids out there. It's not safe.
I am in your way. I am sorry.
I should probably be the one apologizing. I keep bumping into you. Anyways, now that you have your swords, you want to find an area with a bunch of low-level NPCs, preferably that don't hit too hard. I'm choosing Ember Shard Mine. Now for this next bit, I just made a montage of me killing a whole bunch of NPCs. Enjoy! After you're done grinding, or using console commands, they're both equally effective. I know, I've done half of them. You're going to want to put your points into your conjuration tree. Now I recommend that you get Soul Stealer because you're going to need it later on. As for Apprentice, Adept, Expert, and Master Conjuration, you can feel free to get these. They're going to cut down on the cost of your race Thrall, but they're not necessary. Next you're going to need to head to the College of Winterhold to start the Master Conjuration quest. Now we are looking for a man named Finnis. He's normally on the hull on the right, third door on the left, I believe. Once you meet Finnis, you're going to want to ask him what else is there to be learned about the conjuration magic. He's going to tell you that you need to summon a Daedra, and you're just going to be like, wow, that's cool, I can do that. And then he's going to send you up to the roof with the ability to summon a Daedra.
No matter what the guards claim.
Congratulations, we made it to the roof. Ignore the pile of food. Alright, so you're just going to search for the Bound Daedra spell, and then head over to this circle. Now, you're going to need to summon the Daedra, I believe, 3 or 4 different times. So, after doing this quest a couple times over and over because my computer crashed, I found the easiest way is just to have Inigo kill him while I wander around aimlessly. It doesn't really matter the option that you pick when he prompts the dialogue box. He's going to get angry at you anyways, and come at you with his little sword. And then Inigo's just going to slash him, and they're going to light each other on fire. It's pretty good. And then you resummon him. And he has a different weapon this time, so... I mean, that's neat. And he's going to try to tear my heart out. Inigo sends him back to Oblivion, just as he stated, so we don't get to tear his heart out. But we can summon him again. And I think this should be the last time.
I submit. What is your bidding?
Now that he's submitted, you're just going to tell him to bring you the Sigil Stone. So you just need to resummon him one more time, and he's going to tell you that Lord Dagon is angry that you have the Sigil Stone. Which doesn't really matter because this is an Oblivion. And we're not going through an Oblivion gate, so we're probably never going to see Dagon.
Sigil Stone. Lord Dagon is less than pleased at its loss.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's also angry at the hero of Kavach.
Is less than pleased.
Yeah, anyways. You already said that. Anyways, now you just gotta head back and give the sigil stone to that dude. Ignore the pile of food again. Be sure while going down the stairs to walk backwards. It increases your acrobatic skill. And as we all remember from Oblivion, how useful that is. Also, don't go into the maiden, that's not useful.
That incident in Morthal was
Then just
an
talk to
aside.
this guy, give him your sigil
Mine?
stone, and
Oh,
wait
no.
about
The
10
stone is
seconds
yours.
after giving
I
it to
simply
him
need
for him to
borrow
look
it for a moment.
aimlessly at his
Now,
book.
Let's see what there is to see. The people of Skyrim have no appreciation for what we do here. I have the knowledge I need. And so you
Yeah, I'm
may
sure
have
you
your
do.
stone back. And also, please,
Neat.
take this. You have done well.
He's gonna give you a
Spells and
random
incantations for
book.
those
He
with
gave
the
me
talent to cast
a
them.
flame thrall, which isn't what I wanted, so just search in his inventory, dead thrall, and buy them. Now that we've got the tools necessary, it's time to visit our buddy Nazeem. Just gotta deal with this expert lock. If you have a follower with you, you can just give him some lockpicks and he can unlock it for... I just unlocked a master lock. Wow. That's awesome. Now, if you're smarter than me, you probably would have used your bound sword spell outside, as not to awake Nazeem when you first come in here, but I just popped an invisibility potion right as I came in here. And now I'm just going to wait for him to come downstairs, and hopefully he doesn't summon any guards.
This is the last time I'll say it. Get out!
You didn't say get out the first time.
Trespasser!
No, no one's here. It's fine.
I'm warning you. Back off!
Off of what? You...
Enough!
I'm just going to murder him. Stabby. What the hell am I stabbing? Anyways. Oh, that's my Barbus helmet. I'm just gonna hide back in here for the guards to go away. And I'm gonna use Jackson's renamer on the soul gem I just captured, so I can have Nazeem's soul. Doesn't that sound fun? Yeah. Depending on if you're a collector or not, you can store the souls of the people that you collect on shelves and baskets and chests or whatever you really want to do with them. I personally am just going to put Nazeem somewhere in the Cloud District because that seems fitting. The main point behind this was to raise Nazeem as our thrall. So, just cast Dead Thrall on him and he should come back to life. And stands on a chair. This is the man that talked down to you all those years playing Skyrim. Stands on a chair. Savage. Just an animal. No respect. No respect. There you go. Alright, so head over to Dragon's Reach and drop Nazeem's soul. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I do apologize for the lack of skimpy armor mods or 4K HD tomatoes and other types of immersive produce. I tried to have at least one type of skimpy armor mod in this video, but every time I tried to put it on my character, my game just crashed. I looked in the mod description and checked my load order, and everything seemed to be working, so I don't know what the issue was. Applying the mod didn't cause my game to crash, just putting it on my character model, so, and sometimes it just wouldn't show up as the right armor, it would just show up as like a normal suit of leather armor, so I'll have to look into that. Hope you guys have a good day.